Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 9 on Project Hope. Alright, so Project Hope comes your way from Ebiri Amanfro. It is a 5-bedroom house that we are putting up for our client. It comes with a roof terrace, a beautiful 5-bedroom all in suite, and was beautifully designed by my architect, Mr. Jonathan Tete. If you need his services, please do not hesitate to reach out to me and I will share his contact with you. Jonathan does wonderful designs. This comes with a hidden roof. As you can see, it's a butterfly and it's so beautiful. Okay, so if you're in need of our services, just reach out to me. I am a contractor and I build houses. I build houses for people who are vulnerable, people who need help, people who perhaps, have been duped, have been scammed many times, and they are no longer interested in building home in their motherland. We are here to help you. So these are new fence wall with a security post. We've started that already. And then this is our storage room. It's a storage room and a washroom at the same time. And then 2 poly tanks are there. This is our outdoor kitchen design that is also coming up. So we have so much going on the plot. Okay, as you can see, the security post looks beautiful with the coping and the trimming at the top. This is awesome. So the fence wall is already up. We are adding the security post, and then we'll move on to the storage room. If you're in need of a land and you want to build in your motherland, a green, serene environment, okay, so Select Estate is what I recommend for you. I recommend Select Estate. The roads, everything done. If you're traveling from Kaswa to this location, this is the newly constructed N1 road. So traffic is not an issue at all when it is completed. You understand? You can drive to and fro anytime. Okay, contact the numbers on your screen. Get your land. It's affordable. Okay, 2 plots, 1 plot, 3 plot. Contact Select Estate. Get your land, and remember to come and thank me. All right. So in episode 6, leading to 7, 8, and now we are here on episode 9. Okay. So I gave you reasons why people put up perimeter fence wall, okay, and all of that, and the process of putting up a fence wall in the right way. You understand? The right way, the good methodology. What method do I apply? And that is what I used in preparing my estimate. And that is why I did mention that when I prepare my estimate based on the vision, the idea, the thought, my estimate will definitely be different from the other person. You understand? My estimate would definitely be different from the other person. So, unless of course you have your interest. Some people call me and they don't mind, Mr. Bright, I just want you to build my house for me. See, that person has a conviction in the mind that they want Mr. Bright. Why? Because of my position. The person already admires me. He trusts me. Not necessarily that he likes me, but because of maybe what I have done for other people, he's attracted towards the gift. You understand? That person wants me to build the house for them. So, but I just want you to build because the person feels safe. Let me put it that way. I think this is a better definition. That person feels safe with me. And so, regardless of whatever circumstances, that person wants me to build their home for them. And that alone is heartwarming. I feel humbled. You understand? I feel so humbled that people out there, not knowing who I am, watching my videos, and yet they believe in me and they trust me. And none of them that actually came to me has been let down. Everybody. We make sure we satisfy everybody. You understand? We satisfy everybody. And I'm so much grateful to all of you, your support. Okay, all these years we've been here, we've been building houses, helping people out there. Some people that I don't even build for, but even just for my channel, they come and thank me that Mr. Bright, had it not been you, I would not be able to do this. It's all part of it. We've all changed the narrative. Now it is okay to build in Ghana. We are trying to eliminate the bad ones out, just so that the good ones will stay. You understand? So this is exactly what we have done for our clients. Now the perimeter wall is up beautifully. Now because of the slope of the land, you're not going to get them all the same. But you see from the back, they are all the same. But climbing the hill, it's not going to be the same. Okay? So we created a gate here just so that she can come in, because this area of the plot is going to be used for vegetation. And then towards the top of the hill, that is a compound. You understand? And then coming towards the main structure, okay, I requested the team to add an additional block because I wanted the footings to come up to a certain level based on the mountain in front of us. So at the back, we are introducing a beam. Instead of just a block work, we are introducing a beam. This wasn't part of the estimate, but I had to do it because I want to make sure that at the end of the day, the house and its foundation is not just, embedded in the valley. It has to project itself out. Are you with me? It has to project itself out. And doing so actually, protect me as a contractor, doing the right thing at the right time. You understand? So again, we are going to top up the laterite. Okay, we're going to top it up a little bit to make it full. Leave it for a while. Let the rains do its magic, because we're in the raining season. I didn't mean that it's a dry season. It means that we have to be pumping water from our borehole into that. But because it's a raining season and we've got so many things doing at the same time, it will be ideal to just allow natural rains to take its course. And that is what we did. And the client has been patient with us because she understands. Once it relaxes by itself, that alone makes it stronger. So, in as much as she wants it built, through a certain timeline, she understands that the foundation has to go through a phase. It's a process. So never be in a rush. When are you doing this? When are you getting an update for me? No. She understands the process. You understand? And for me, I'm so excited that she's given it the opportunity to allow the laterite to settle down. So whilst we are allowing the laterite to settle down, we can do some other things within the premises, which is by putting up the perimeter fence wall. Now we are putting up the security post, and now we are going to put up the storage room. So these things we are going to be doing whilst we allow the main foundation laterite to settle down. Once it's settled down, we are eliminating cracks and whatsoever. So, and then we are going to do the ramping. After that, then the plumbing works will take place, and then our ground beams, which will prevent any cracks or whatsoever from the foundation driving towards the top. Everything will be settled through the ground beams. Okay. There are areas that we introduce mesh. It will depend on the architect, what he has observed from the land. The architect will now determine whether or not you need a mesh or not. Okay, like Project Noah in Tripoli, because it's a clear land, we introduce mesh all throughout. Okay, so it is very, very necessary. So from here, we're going to do the other things and then back on the main project. So from the superstructure, it wouldn't take much time because it's just a block work. And this is not a story building. So the superstructure is going to take us like within 2 to 3 weeks, the structure is already up. You understand? Once it is up, Then the roofing, one side is a roof, one side is a slab, where the roof terrace is going to be. Okay, and then we focus on that one. And then the roofing sheet goes on top. We are done. And then we'll move on to the next phase of the project, which will be for the electricals and plumbing and all of that. And so the architect will be at the site to direct each and every artisan concerning the finishing, because the finishing is very, very important. And most of the time, artisans have challenges when it comes to finishing. You understand? For the construction, we've taken all the certificate. When it comes to the finishing, we have some nitty-gritties here and there. So that is what we are working on, to ensuring that we achieve that premium. You understand? We achieve premium. What I mean is that I need the architect to be on my artisans when it comes to finishing. You understand? When it comes to finishing, I want them to be on top of him and check everything, because I want certain satisfaction. For me, that is how I want it. I want certain qualities. And artisans, sometimes they are all adults. They know what they have to do, but it's as though you have to just stay on top of them to get it done right. Sometimes that's how I feel. But we have to come to a level where you don't need anybody to supervise you, and yet you go ahead and do the right thing. For me, that is credibility. That is the highest form of professionalism. You understand? And I think we need to start conscientizing our artisans. They need psychological, recycling. Yes, that is what I feel. So that they can take up responsibilities and be accountable to whatever they are doing. Okay, and so it is pushing me to leave Dubai and go home, and make sure things are done the way I want it. But sometimes I have to be extremely careful. You understand? So with time, I think we will get by, and everything will be beautiful. So the carpenter has done the boarding, and concrete casting will take place. And you see that everything looks beautiful. The fence wall will be strong. This will stand the test of time. Whatever tsunami, Madame Catherine, whatever the circumstances, the fence wall will still stand. So we have 3 gates. That's one over there. Okay. And then there's one just on the extreme right hand side. And look at how the pillars have come out. Even though it's foggy, it's early in the morning they took the picture, so it's a bit foggy there. But yet we're able to achieve what we want. So here the security post is coming here. So they're going to do the foundation digging and then lay the blocks. And we get so there's a washroom in there, and then a sitting area and a place where they can place a bed. You understand? So that when you are a bit tired, fatigued, you can relax. You don't necessarily have to be, sitting down all the time. So a small security post. Okay? So that when the client is not even around, security is there to monitor the activities of the house. You understand? Because she might not be there all the time. So at least you have a security. You can pay the security to watch over the house for you. Yeah, if every month, depending on the agreement, security has to come. If they have to run shift, morning and evening or night, that's okay. I don't think it will bring the camels back. If you have to pay them $200 a month, it won't be bad. My name is Mr. Bright Antonio. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Peace. I'm out.